Hello children, ready for the English grammar? Okay, so now let's start again, new topic today. Okay, now you all have friends, right? And maybe you have a name also for your group. Maybe you are 3, 4 friends and then you make a group and then you name your group, right? Isn't it? Yeah, so you call anything like besties, stars, rockies. So I don't know whatever names you have, right? But these are some examples which I told you. Now in English grammar also there are 3 best friends. Okay, and their names. What it is? They are articles. Yes. So we are going to do articles today and you know what they are? A and the, right? So these 3, they are the best friends and they are called as articles. Okay, now we are going to learn about these. Now let's see. Now here you can see some examples. I want to buy a shirt. Can I have an egg for lunch? Please pass the salt. So here you can see I have highlighted the 3 friends. A shirt, an egg, the salt, right? Now as you can see here, articles are used before nouns, shirt, egg, salt, right? And an article, what they do? They point out, okay, which person or thing is being referred to, right? And it also tells us whether the person or thing, okay, whichever is being mentioned, it is in a general or a specific sense, right? Here you can see in the examples. Now the articles, they are divided into 2, definite articles and indefinite articles. Now why so? Now why definite? Now you can see here just below the word definite, you can see the arrow going towards the. So the is called as definite article and you can see the indefinite article, that is a or an. Now why the is definite and why these 2 a and an are called as indefinite? Why so? Now let's see with the help of the examples. Now the indefinite articles, what are they? A and an. Now here you can see, I want to buy a car. Then the second sentence, please send me an email about your plans. Now these are the 2 sentences which you can see. Here it is a car, an email. Okay. Now here indefinite is it is okay. Why it is indefinite? Because they do not point out. Okay, now these a and an, they do not point out to any specific person or thing, but they are talking of things in general. Okay, that is why they are indefinite articles. Now here you can see, I want to buy a car. Now a and an here, an email, they do not specify which car or which email is being spoken about, right? So in general they are talking. That is why they are indefinite articles. Then you have the definite article, that is the. See the examples here. This is the house I live in. The wall around the garden is quite high. Now, why definite article? Because it points out to a particular, definite, specific person or thing. So, can you see here the highlighted one? The house I live in. So, here the house is a specific one. Okay, the specific house, particular one. Okay, the house that the speaker lives in. Now the wall, it is built around again one specific garden. That is why the wall around the garden is quite high. Okay, so here you can see the article the is telling us something definite, clear. It is about some particular specific thing. Okay, that is why the is called as definite article. Now, when to use these articles, that we are going to see now. Okay, now just look here. a is used before a word beginning with a consonant and a singular countable noun. Now you know what is countable and uncountable noun, right? We have done it. So it is used before a word beginning with a consonant and a singular countable noun. Example is a cow, a shop, a glass of milk. Clear? Then before vowels which have the sound U. Okay, now this is very important. For example, a union, a unit, a uniform, a university. Now vowels, you will say vowels we use an. Why an is not used here? Why a is referred here? Now just read it again. Before vowels which have the sound U. What it is telling? Sound U. Okay, so union, right? We say union. Now vowels, right? You know what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Now here U. But when we use the vowel U, do we start with the sound U there? For example, umbrella. What is the spelling? U, M, B, R, E, L, L, A, right? So umbrella. Now umbrella, we are not saying umbrella, are we? No, we say umbrella. So what is the sound? Umbrella, isn't it? So here we are using that. So umbrella, we do not say umbrella. Ugly, we say ugly. A sound is coming. But here in these words, union, U, right? U sound is coming. So that is why you have to use here a and not n. Followed here? Okay. Then when to use an. Now an is used before words beginning with a vowel and a singular countable noun. Now you know what is vowel? A, E, I, O, U. Right? So here you can use an whenever it is starting with a vowel and a singular countable noun. You use an. Before a word beginning with a silent H. Okay? So here silent H means what again? The example, an hour, an honest man, an honorable man. We do not say an hour, an honest man, an honorable man. Do we say? No. H is silent here. Okay, we do not pronounce it. It is just there. It is silent. So, an R, an honest man, an honorable man. Now, when the is used, it is used to refer a particular person or thing, specific, particular. The big house, the dog, the tree. Okay, we are talking about something specific here, right? Then with names of rivers, oceans, gulfs, mountain ranges, islands. Okay, for example, the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Then the Ganges, the Aravallis, specific one. Then when we speak of sacred books or the newspaper, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, the Times of India. Okay, again. Then when we refer to directions, the east, the west, the north, the south. Then when we refer to races and certain regions or the nations, again, the Indians, the Japanese, we never say a Indian, right? So, the United States of America. Then when the words kingdom or republic, state, etc., they precede the name of any country. Okay, that is the state of Maharashtra. Okay, precede means before. So the state of Maharashtra, the United Kingdom. Followed? Now for offices or titles, for example, the President of India, the Queen of England, the Dalai Lama, the Secretary of the United Nations. So here we all use article the specific, particular we are talking. It also comes before something or someone already mentioned. Means what? Now, when you have two sentences, okay, sometimes in the first sentence a is used and the other one the is used. Why so? It is because here, once in the first sentence, you know that person, okay. In the first, you do not know that person. So, you're talking about it in general. And when the second sentence comes, you already know because of the in first sentence it is been talked about. So you know that is why you are using here the. For example, a thief. Okay, here we do not know which thief. A thief entered our house. The thief was caught. You already know the thief, the one which entered your house, right? So here now you will have the thief was caught. Clear? Okay. Now we have seen so far when to use these best friends articles, right? Now where not to use them. Okay, now the article, no article is used where? Before uncountable nouns, that is rice, salt, we cannot count. Then before the names of season, okay, that is winter, summer, right? So these are the names of the season. Okay, so we do not use articles a and an here. Clear? Then before the names of parts of the body, heart, stomach, we do not say a heart, a stomach, right? And heart, it is not possible only because it is heart. It is not or and. We are not using any article here. Okay. Now, not to use the article the. When we will not use? For names of towns or cities. Example, Pune, Mumbai. We do not say the Pune, I went to the Pune, I went to the Mumbai. Right? Then for names of mountain peaks, Mount Abu, Mount Everest. Then for names of historical figures, example, Akbar, Netaji. We do not say the Akbar, the Netaji. Okay. Then for names of streets, for example, Mahatma Gandhi Road, then the Veer Savarkar Road, right? Yeah, so these are few examples where you are not supposed to use the articles. Then few more are there for the days of the week or the months of the year, Monday, February. Then the names of precious metals or the materials, gold, diamonds, we do not use any article there. Now, I hope you have followed, okay, when the articles are used and when they are not used. Okay, so now here is an example question which we are going to solve. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so let's see now. Here the question is, insert articles wherever necessary. Okay, so here the question is, insert articles wherever necessary. Now here you can see there, the question is there. He comes in dash auto rickshaw. Okay, so now what? A, an, or the. Now what you will see? The noun which is followed, okay, the word which is followed afterwards, what it is, a vowel sound or consonant, okay, or is it going with the sound U? So you are going to check all these things. So here it is auto, right? So what will be the answer? What do you think? He comes in, yes, an auto, isn't it? So because it is a, okay, it is a vowel sound, so you have there, right? Okay, so here you have he comes in an auto rickshaw. The second one, Honesty is dash best policy. Okay, best. So what it is? What it will come? Honesty is the best policy, right? Yeah, the best policy. Then third one. Give me dash glass of water. Again what? Glass of water. So what will come? Countable now? Yeah, so what? Give me, yes, a glass of water. Right? So in this way, you have to insert articles wherever necessary. Okay? Now, one more is there. Okay, let's solve this and let's see how much you have followed. Okay. Now the question goes, fill in the blanks with suitable articles. Now again saying we have to fill either a, an or the. But something else is here. Put a cross. Okay, here you can see put a cross where no article is required. So now here you have some sentences where it is not required also. Let's see now. Shall we start? Okay, the first one. He is dash old friend of mine. So now what will come here? He is, yes, he is an old friend of mine, right? He is an old friend of mine. Okay, now let's see the next one. Dash gold is dash precious metal. Now two dash. Okay. Dash gold is dash precious metal. Now I hope you remember the rules when to use and when not to use. Okay. So now let's see what is it. Dash gold is dash precious metal. Now gold. Are we supposed to use any article before the precious metal or the materials? No. So what will come here? Yes, you will have here cross. We are not using any metal there, right? So gold is what? It is precious. So it is a precious metal, right? Okay. The third one. He is dash European who lives in dash India. Okay, so he is dash European. Now what will come? E is there. So E, that means A, E, I, O, U, E is coming in vowels. So you will use your vowel. And will and come here? No. So what will come here? He is a European. Means what? Why a? Because it is European. We are not saying it as European. Okay, the sound is Y-U, European, European. Okay, so that is why you are using here a. Who lives in, again, India before any, so what will come here? Now you have to tell me, lives in India. So what will come? Cross. Okay, so he is a European who lives in India. Article will not come, not any article. Okay, now here in this way we have finished with our topic articles. Okay, I hope you followed. Just keep in mind when to use, when not to use the articles, and that will help you out when you write anything, any sentence, okay, where you are supposed to fill the articles. Okay, so hope you have followed. Just go through it. Again, I'm telling you, just see when to use and when not to use the articles. Keep those points in your mind and it will be a easy thing for you. Okay, followed? So, let's stop for the day now. Bye.